Welcome, everybody, to Dirty Deeds, where a bunch of us nerdy students, chefs, dentists, scientists, performers, soldiers get together and we play some Dungeons and Dragons. So glad all you adventurers could join us for this evening. If this is your first time here at the Games Tavern, welcome. Please follow the Games Tavern on Twitch. It's free and supports the show, the cast, and our tech goblins hiding in the back. Remember, you can watch us live Twitch, and all shows are uploaded on YouTube at least roughly 48 hours later. You can catch up on all your shows you have missed. We're going to get rolling here very shortly, but first we got a few announcements for you.
That's right. Remember, all of you who have Amazon Prime, you get a free gaming subscription that comes with the service, and why not use that to show support to the Games Tavern and the many games and many supporters that we have. If you do so, you also get access to some special only emotes and some access to our subscriber only Discord channel.
Tonight, make sure to cheer on your favorite character when they do something awesome. Your bits and cheers show your encouragement for the characters, and we love and appreciate you, our friends, for your support. Your subs help to support the Games Tavern production quality upgrades so that we can make better shows for you. The latest bits goal supports a new microphone for the team.
A colossal thank you to Overhead Games for sponsoring tonight's show. Go to overheadgames.com to find some great support for your games, and of course, join us right here for some great prizes from them this month. They are the creative team behind the Epic Character Generator, an excellent tool for anyone who wants to create realistic character avatars in no time. Simply choose what items to display on your character, save as an image on a preset or transparent background, and use it in whatever way pleases you. Check them out at overheadgames.com.
Speaking of overheadgames.com, tonight we're giving away an epic character generator from our sponsors at Overhead Games. The raffle for the package will begin shortly and continue to take entries until the end of the stream when we pick a winner. Details on how to enter when we hit the break. You must be a follower to enter, and you have to be present for the staff to contact you to present the prize to the winner.
And I believe with that, I think we are ready to go ahead and get started with the very first episode of Dirty Deeds. So, welcome, my friends, to the world of Eberron, a land of technology and magic, of intrigue, mystery, and maybe a few shenanigans. So we start our story in the city of New Cyre. When I say city, I may be exaggerating a little bit. It's more of a large refugee camp. The war has gone on for nearly 100 years. The war began with the death of the last king, Galifar, Jarrett Erweinren. But then roughly 2 years ago, the morning happened. The nation of Cyre has been lost. And refugees from all over Cyre and that area have flocked to the city of New Cyre. And just as of yesterday, the war is now over. The Treaty of Thronehold was signed, and new nations were formed, new states were developed. And we begin our tale in the early morning in the city of New York, behind a bunkhouse, where we find a few adventurers in the throes of training. So I will please ask for Echo. Go ahead, please describe yourself.
Okay, so the first thing you notice, apart from her tall, lean stature, is sharp yellow eyes with green edges and black slitted pupils, with an olive skin tone and patches of scales all over her body, especially on her forehead, neck, spine, and parts of her limbs. She also has ridges on her nose in a V shape, and she carries a very innocent smirk. And she wears a dark brown cloak with dark green shirt and black slacks. And yeah, she's Echo.
Okay, and we see Echo currently in a sparring match with Tavern.
What you see, so Tavern is tall-ish Valinor wood elf, brown tan skin, standing at 5'11", dark hair. He has leather armor. On top, dullish brown, almost grayish slacks and black boots, with a short sword in his hand, fervently attacking Echo.
And standing short, just a little off to the side, rooting on Echo with as much fervor as she can muster, we have Ro.
Okay, so you see Ro. She's about, like 5'6". Like she's not terribly tall. She's fine boned, but covered in a kind of, lean muscle. She's pretty tan. Hours of swordplay in courtyards and finding the elusive sunny spots everywhere. Her hair is wound into a lot of braids, and it goes from kind of a light brown near her temples to a white blonde at the ends. She's got gray eyes that are kind of stark against her tan skin, with a slightly upturned nose and full lips. She's always a little bit mischievous looking, regardless of what expression is on her face. And you see that she has a rapier on one side and a whip wrapped around her left arm and with the handle at her wrist, because she's Indiana Jones. But yeah, that's Ro. She's being very supportive of Echo, because she always is.
Okay. And then a little ways off to the side, we have a individual who's working on some form of contraption or something at the moment. We introduce you to Steel.
Steel?
Are we not getting any? Nope.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, Tech Goblin for the win. We have Steel. He is an orange-skinned hobgoblin who likes tinkering around with all sorts of little magical objects and just pretty much anything. He's a little bit on the slim side for most hobgoblins, but he's still fairly tall, about 6'1". And he wears kind of a hobbled together armor. Looks like it comes from a couple of different locations. And we are being raided. Hi, raiders. Welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. And a short ways away from Steel, we have Halceris.
Greetings. I am Halceris. What you see is a half-elf who is getting on in years. He has darker hair, but it is silver streamed. He also has silverish eyes. About 5'6", wearing some of his armor, but it's underneath some of his vestments, for he is a vassal of the Church of the Sovereign Host. He also has his silver starked hair is pulled back into like a man bun, and has, as best as he can, kept beard. He's kind of just keeps it pulled together, but there's flyaways, and he doesn't really cut it all too often. But yes.
Okay. So for the last 2 years, since the incident with the Cloud Jumper airship and your very close encounter with the Morning, our band of adventurers have traveled the area, assisting all the different refugees from escaping the Mournlands. They've kind of congregated here in New Cyre, just helping out here and there with a little odd job, trying to make a little bit of coin for themselves. And that is where we find them now, training behind the bunkhouse. My friends, the scene is yours.
Get him, Echo.
I'm trying. It's really hard.
Come on, kid, put your back into it.
Just get him where it hurts.
I don't want to hurt him too bad.
No, you do.
I kind of do, but I really don't. I'm sorry.
Just try it.
So I have a double-bladed scimitar in my hand, and I would like to swing it.
Take a swing at Taryn. Describe how you are training together.
Of course. So my stance is with my right foot is behind me, and I'm just kind of leaning into my left foot, which I don't know if is a good stance or not. And I'm just I don't know the balance yet. I'm still learning it. It's been a while, but I'm still getting a hang of the double-bladed scimitar, which is just this long, golden colored staff with two blades on the end. And I can twirl it around a little bit just for show, but I don't know how powerful it actually is, which is why I'm training with Tavern. And so I'm just gonna lift it over my right shoulder and swing it.
How are you reacting, Tavern?
Parry.
Okay.
Parries, spins behind her.
Oh gosh. No. Oh no.
Kick to the back of the knee.
Ah.
And I have to do better than that.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna sweep him. I'm gonna sweep him while I'm on the floor.
Okay. So you go around and around. You're training for about normally you spend a couple hours each morning. Tavern trying to get Echo to prove that she deserves that scimitar. Echo just trying to learn what she can. About an hour or so into this sparring, y'all have a young child, probably about the age of 6, approach you. And he actually comes up to you, Halceris.
I squat down and say, "Hello, little one. What can I do for you?"
Hey, sir, I have letter for you.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll reach in and grab a copper piece and hand it to him.
Okay, he grabs it. Thank you, and then he runs away. So,
Hey, Steele, are you not too busy? And I'll break open the letter.
Sure. Hold on. And he grabs a little towel and starts wiping grease off of his hands and comes over and kind of, yeah, what you got?
But to find out, I read the letter.
okay, so as you open up the letter, if you would please go to document 1. You find that it is a letter from Prince Argev, who is the only known surviving member of the royal family of Cyre. He is also currently acting as mayor of New Cyre. The letter for you reads, "My friends, I hope this letter finds you well. I am in need of your skills. I dare not put details of this aid in this letter as it may end up in the wrong hands. Please meet me at the Hope's Respite this evening. I will have a private table reserved. May the sovereign keep you safe." And it's signed Prince Orgev Heir Weinarn.
Well, it would appear that perhaps we have dinner plans this evening.
Okay. Who's buying?
Hopefully, normally it happens that if you are invited, then you do not have to pay. But we will play by ear.
That's fair.
Should we interrupt practice, or should we see if Echo can get at least one more hit on Tavern?
Yeah, I want to wait. I want to see if Echo actually gets mad.
Let's see it. So we'll just make our way towards and like kind of stand. I'll stand next to Ro and just kind of have like my arms crossed and say, "How's she doing today?"
Well, she did knock him on his ass earlier, but you won't hear him admit it.
Come on, Echo. You got this.
So I'm going to actually just toss the scimitar aside and just jump on Tavern and like try and like headlock him.
Yeah.
I know this
Show him
is
the
cheating,
teeth.
but like I just want to win.
Put him to sleep.
Oh no, that would be too much. I'm gonna like put a little pressure though.
These fights are for training, yes. And if you throw away training weapon, I feel it's. I mean, yeah, play as you will.
So this is what I want to do. When she tackles, I want to use the momentum and fall backwards and kick her off, like flip her behind and kick her off with my feet, 2 feet.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna go ahead with our first roll of the campaign. I'll have each of you give me an athletics roll.
Both of us?
Yeah, you know how to.
Wait, did you say both of us to give athletics?
I mean, I'm sorry, not athletics, acrobatics.
Oh yeah.
My apologies.
Wait, where am I? That's better. Let's see.
Why am I stressed?
You said acrobatics, right?
Yes.
15.
Okay. Taryn?
You did it, didn't you? You did it.
How much?
A 4. Okay, so Taryn, as you go to drop back, Echo manages to twist you around and you face plant right into the dirt.
Why don't we call it there?
Of course.
And I'm just gonna drop it as soon as I hear. I'm like, oh, okay. I hope I didn't hurt you too badly. I'm gonna help him up. I'm assuming he's on the floor.
Yeah, roll over, laughing.
I'm gonna help him up and just ask, so how did I do today?
Better.
Really?
Yeah. He means better than him.
Oh no, I could be better than him.
And I dust off my clothes and walk towards the side where the rest of the crew is gathering.
Hey, how'd it feel?
Would you like to find out?
No, I'm good. It looked really fun to be thrown
I mean,
around by a little girl.
Hate to break up the party, but I think Halceris has got some good news for us.
I mean, time will tell if this news is good or not, but it appears we have an invitation this evening. So
Where are we going?
You said free food, right? I mean, that's always good news.
Ooh.
there is. Now let us mitigate expectations. We do not know if free food is a thing. We will see. We will go out for supper. But I'll pull out the note and I'll pass it to anyone who wants to read it. We have been asked to join the prince for supper this evening. He apparently has something he would like to ask us.
Royalty, huh?
The young royal.
So as a group, you do know that Prince Orgev feels like he's a king with no country. All right. As far as everybody knows, his entire family was wiped out with the mourning. So as far as everybody knows, he is the last surviving member of the family. So that is why he's considered the mayor of New Cyre.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go see what this dude wants from us.
Yeah, we know the hopes to respite. It is not bad. It'll be fine.
So the Hope's Respite is the tavern that was kind of set up in the center of this new city. So many of the Dragonmarked houses have actually come and helped build up buildings for all the refugees coming into this area.
So perhaps maybe change out of training clothes for this meeting might be appropriate, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
So Echo's just gonna take out her, she has like silver bluish hair, and she's gonna take it out of the braid and just frizz it up and let it out.
Yep, you did it, kid.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So if you all do wish, within the bunkhouse, there is a cleansing stone. So it's a magical stone that you can use to actually go ahead, almost like taking a bath without actually taking a bath.
I don't mind if I do.
Tap.
So is there anything you would like to do prior to your engagement this evening.
Rile up Tyrion some more.
Try to calm down the riling.
Counter rile row.
Okay.
Playing chaperone
really
on walk
quickly,
to restaurant.
I should probably know this, but what does it mean when in the letter when he says, "May the sovereign keep you safe"?
Oh, sovereign host is the gods that have
Resolution.
Osiris.
Remember,
Yeah.
we have talked about this. This is sovereign.
Oh,
Osiris
yes.
is the
Thank you for reminding me.
So for those of you who don't know yourself, the sovereign host is a pantheon of 9 considered good gods of Eberron. So there are little pockets that worship each individual one, but they pretty much worship them as a whole. Okay.
Yes.
So if there's nothing else you wish to do before your engagement, we will proceed off to the Hope's Respite. So as you approach, it is a fairly decent sized tavern. There are a few people coming in and out, mostly farmers, stuff at the end of the day, working the fields. It is early spring, so there are a lot out there tending to the fields and stuff. As you enter the tavern, you see the normal crowd for around this time of day. Over in the far corner, however, in a secluded corner at a table, you see 2 fairly decent-sized warforged standing there, almost as if they're standing guard at the table. You all recognize them because they have been here for a while as Deadeye and Lancer. When you look at these 2 warforged, they look like they've been bred as soldiers, and each of them is wearing a long red cloak. You know this as the symbol of the Red Cloak Battalion, a group of warforged soldiers that are considered some of the more elite. These 2 individuals that you see are the personal guards to Prince Orgev. Sitting at the table behind him, you see about a 35-year-old, maybe 40-year-old man, human, sitting there, very elegant attire, sitting there, just kind of patiently tapping his fingers on the table.
I believe I see a table over here. Perhaps we should not keep him waiting.
yeah. Let's go.
Right.
Okay. As you all approach, you see he looks up, he sees you, eyes go, friends, please come. Please sit. Oh, I'm glad you all got my letter. And you see him kind of snap his fingers, and then you get a couple of the barkeeps there start bringing in some cheese, some bread. They bring a bit of ale for everybody except Echo. They bring Echo a glass of milk. And he kind of sits down. He's like, "Oh, thank you all for coming. I really need your help right now."
Yes, you were very mysterious in your letter. What seems to be the trouble?
So, and he kind of leans in a little bit. I need your help to find someone.
Oh.
So, I got word a day ago that one of my old friends, Leviticus, apparently these last 2 years he's been wandering the Mournlands. He's a member of House Cannith, and he was working at one of the creation forges. Apparently, he's been rambling on and on about knowing what caused the mourning. This is something I really want to know. I mean, as you all know, the Treaty of Thronehold was signed yesterday. And despite all my arguing, all my bribing, they still don't want to give a portion of this land to make a new Cyre province.
But why?
I don't think Brelin wants to give up their land.
But this is where everything happened. The least they could do is give some sort of land to Cyre. It's not fair.
It's not. I'm hoping if I can get this information from Leviticus, maybe, just maybe, I can use that to get them to change the treaty. But we can't let the Lanterns find out about this.
What are the Lanterns out of game, real quick?
Okay. Yep. So the King's Dark Lanterns are essentially the spy network of the kingdom. So they're the ones that sneak in the shadows. They look for anybody that might disrupt the nation. They might look. They're the spy corps basically for the king.
Gotcha.
Which king? This one.
This is a prince.
Yeah, this is the prince.
Yeah. So this is the prince. It's so Brelin's the one that has them. It's for Brelin, for the nation of Brelin.
Gotcha.
They don't want to give up any of their land right now.
Of course.
I mean, who would, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's King Boranel, who is the current ruler of Brelin.
Well, if you want to keep it quiet, it costs a little bit more. We gotta be a little more delicate, you know.
I understand.
Okay.
If you can find him and bring him back, bring him here, I will give you 150 gold.
Mr. Prince, sir.
Yes, Echo.
What does he look like? This Leviticus person?
So when I knew him, I mean, he was about my age. I mean, he was a healthy individual. He worked at the forge a lot. I mean, he dark hair. But from what I heard, he's not the same anymore. I mean, he lived in the Mournlands for 2 years. I don't know what that's done to him. But you will know him because he does bear the mark of making. He is a full-fledged member of House Cannith.
I think we know what we're looking for then.
Yeah, it shouldn't be hard to find.
Where was he last seen in these rumors you have heard?
So he was at Kenran Garrison, off to the east. They sent word ahead via message that him and a few other refugees departed. They were supposed to arrive early this morning. They have not yet.
Well,
I know the war just.
They were coming here.
They were heading here. Yes.
Heading here. Okay.
With the war just ending, I'm afraid something may have happened.
Were they traveling by convoy or?
They were actually traveling by mage carriage.
Very well. I'll look to the others. We may take some time to deliberate on this, but I think we might be able to assist you in this.
I really hope so. And at this point, you get more food is being brought out to you.
I'll look at Steel and Echo and the rest and be like, what came out? There you go.
Grab as much as I can and shove it in my mouth.
Real quick, so we can get some details out of game. The garrison, you said it was Kenring Garrison?
It is Kenrun.
Kenrun.
Kennrun.
And do we know approximately how far away that is?
It is about 175 miles to the east along the road.
Yeah. So, worst case scenario, we're talking about like five silver pieces per mile. That ain't bad.
Five silver pieces per mile.
if we go both ways.
Okay.
Even if we have to go all the way to the garrison and back, we'd be making pretty good money.
Cool. All right.
So
I know money. I know money is a big factor for groups like you.
Looks like us.
I really, really want to keep this, quiet.
that's something we can accomplish.
What's the middle name?
Who knows what the Lanterns would do if they found out that he knew this information.
This information is obviously very important. Who would do anything to know what happened there?
Well, some people don't want to know. This entire treaty that was signed yesterday was based off fear that it might happen again. If people find out what it was, then they may be able to prevent it in the future and the war might start again. And then who knows how many more will be lost.
Well, I imagine we don't want to know what happened to us if the Lanterns found out that we knew where to find this information. I know they have ways of gathering information that aren't so pleasant.
That's why I came to you folk. You've helped out the city a lot, helping some of these refugees, and I think I can trust you. And for 150 gold, I hope I can.
We will try to be worthy of your trust.
I'm just gonna whisper, "Your secret's safe with us," since he wants it on the DL.
He looks at you, Echo. He smiles. You are a cute one. So, is there any other information y'all would like from me before I turn in for the evening?
Is there a way to reach you if we're in a pinch and we do need more information?
Just come to the city hall. Come to my home. Let either Lance or Deadeye know that you need to speak with me.
All right.
Yeah, so you ever going to be willing to part with one of them guys? I mean, we could use the help.
He looks at the two of them.
I'm particularly Deadeye.
They're my personal guard. I need them here. They help protect the city. They help protect me.
You have
I'm the
any
last
spares?
surviving member of my family. I got to keep the name alive.
Worth a try.
I mean, do you have any spares?
Just lying around.
Yeah. Mhm.
Spare what?
Sure.
Guard?
Spare Warforged.
Parts.
No.
Oh,
We're struggling just to make it now as it is. Plus, the more people that get involved, the more likely the Lanterns are to find out.
Agreed.
All right. Well, let's eat, and then we'll see what we can do to get you your man here.
Thank you. Please enjoy the food. They'll keep bringing it out for you. And I've got it covered. And then with that, he stands up and starts heading out towards the door.
As they leave and step out, Deadeye, Lancer, always a pleasure to see you.
They both look at you, kind of nod, spin around, and start following the prince.
Real talkative.
bye, Mr. Prince.
See him just kind of as he walks out the door.
Okay, gamble paid off. Food is paid for. Eat up.
Told you there'd be free food. Those royal types.
So, how long do you all wish to stay at the tavern eating?
Well,
How long
I'm
are they
starving
willing
from
to
all that
serve?
training, so I'm just gonna. My eyes are just gonna focus directly on the food and just stuff myself.
Rose just like nursing an ale and just watching.
I'm gonna try and sneak to Rose cup of ale.
Kid?
I finished my milk, so just
Okay. Give me sleight of hand check.
Oh,
My perception is high, and I will see this.
Same.
do I get to roll
Well.
perception?
Even my passive is good enough
Well.
to catch that.
Yeah, you all clearly see Echo's hand slowly moving towards Rose's mug of ale.
come on. You said I could have some if you were there.
Yeah, but sometimes when other people are also there, we can't do that.
Gonna give both of them the disappointed parent look.
Can't
I'll
you
let
just
Hey, what's the
share?
problem? In the clan, we start drinking at like 14.
Yeah, and I'm 16. See, like I should be allowed, according to Steele's rules.
Steel and you are not at all the same.
Just a
They
sip.
got sharp teeth. I think they're pretty much the same.
I agree with Tara.
That's nice. I'm so glad you agree with Taryn. And you can have one sip. And I mean a sip this time. You took a gulp last time and you were wobbling the whole way out.
Okay. So
She's gonna
I'll just take a sip and then give it back.
Okay.
Corruption at its finest.
Yep. Hey, there's no drinking age in Eberron.
True.
Looks
Reminds
like
me-
Rose set the drinking age.
Pretty much. Okay. So the evening goes on. You all eat until your bellies are full. You drink until you start to feel it in your head. What do you all wish to do for the rest of the evening?
I believe I will make my way back to the bunkhouse. This is good evening. Time to end it on a high note.
Okay. Alceris is heading off to bed. What would the rest of y'all like to do?
Rose probably gonna drink a couple more and as she gets less sober, she'll probably let Echo have a little more.
Echo knows better than do that. So I'm going to just, keep an eye out on her and I'll walk with her back when she's done.
Okay.
Carry her over the shoulder.
Yeah, I'll just toss her over my shoulder like, all
Ooh.
right, let's go.
Ro, go ahead, give me a Constitution saving throw then.
God damn it. That is a 17 plus 4, 21.
Okay, you're still able to kind of stumble home.
Nice.
I couldn't let Ro drink alone. That's a problem.
Yeah.
I keep drinking.
Okay. Yeah, Steele, go ahead, give me a. Are you gonna keep drinking, or like Ro's
Yeah.
doing, or no?
Yeah. Just,
Yeah? Give me a
solid,
Constitution
yeah.
saving throw as well.
21.
Yep. You're barely even feeling it. Taryn, what you doing?
I am staying with these guys to laugh at Ro when she gets drunk, but I'm not drinking to be inebriated. In my line of work, you get too inebriated, it causes problems.
You get drunk, you get dead?
Yeah. Those aren't the problems I want right now. So yeah, keep my wits about me.
All right,
So
so
at
the
least you
evening
were
goes
able to
on.
keep it in this time, unlike last time, Ro.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes I have to relax after a long day of watching you two spar.
But you spar next time.
Sure, I will, but you know what? Sure.
This is that
What?
drunk agreeing to go hiking the next day sort of thing. Like, oh yeah, of course, I love to go for a 5-mile hike.
Yeah, are we starting at 6 a.m.? Yeah, what time is it?
Okay, so the evening goes on. Little witty banter going back and forth. and you all end up retiring for the evening. You all come awake at first light the following morning, and the day is now yours.
Oh, okay.
I'll see
Neither
if
one of you is
anyone's.
really hungover either.
Oh,
You're
okay.
actually pretty good, so.
I was gonna be that guy and be like, "Good morning, everyone."
Do it.
Just having heard them probably stumble in that night and stuff. I'll like get up early, but once it gets to that first light and everything, I'll be like, "Rise and shine, everyone! How are we feeling?" And just like nice big loud clap.
It was better before that, but feeling great.
Good.
Good morning.
Good morning. I believe that we have a long day of traveling ahead of us, so it might be good to start nice.
Well, onward and upwards.
Okay, how are you all planning on traveling?
How are we getting there, guys?
I mean, how far away is it? We could just walk.
Okay, so if you would actually go ahead and take a look at map 3, you will get a rough idea of the area that you are located in. So you are currently located in New Cyre, and you are heading towards Kenran Garrison.
Oh, I see it.
So the distance along that road, the distance between New Cyre and Kenran is roughly 175 miles. You know that the group that you're looking for left Kenran, but they just never arrived in New Cyre, so they could be anywhere along that road.
Do we have a carriage or anything?
You do not have one.
Guess the walking.
A morning constitutional is good for everyone's health.
Of course.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, if we do this job right, then we can buy horses. How about that? Huh?
All right. Walk it is.
Okay.
With any luck, we'll find him somewhere outside of the city. So
I mean,
Find.
fingers crossed.
Find.
Okay, so you all depart New Cyre, heading on the road towards Kenran Garrison. At what pace are you traveling?
Like a brisk walk.
Or walk, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if we're power walking. We're not in the mall.
Okay.
Probably a moderate pace.
A moderate pace. Okay. So you're not just
between a
I'm gonna say that
meander and
I
a
start
mall
out
walker.
power walking, and then I realize that I'm the only one who's really ahead of everyone. So then I slow down and just.
Hey, Echo, if you want to run, I mean, now's your time. You can get some energy out if you want.
No, I think we're supposed to conserve our energy, so I'll just slowly.
as you leave the gate, you see one of the local dogs start barking at your group.
I'll just start barking.
There's going to be lots of that. There's going to be lots.
Good morning to you too, Biscuit.
I was the energetic one in the morning.
Oh God, Biscuit, what'd you catch this time?
You see him come running over. He's drops a bird at your feet.
Oh, that's nice. Give him an ear scritch and kind of move away from the bird.
And he just accepts it and then runs off, leaving the bird with you.
Oh,
That's it.
that's nice. We got a gift, guys. Even better than the meal.
Better than the rat that we first got long ago.
That wasn't a rat. It was fine, fresh meat.
Let's
Oh,
just
Sarah
move
said
on
it was
from that
rat.
conversation.
It was fresh and it was rat.
Yeah. So it could be two things.
Okay.
Well, this is a bird, so
The rat of the sky. Yes, it's a
Yes,
pigeon.
yes.
I'll just kick it with my foot away and be like, let this move on.
So as y'all proceed off down the road, what order are you traveling in?
I'm an old man, so I'll take up the rear because I'm probably actually just slow.
So who's taking?
I'll take the
Who's
front
taking the
just because
lead?
I'm so eager to get
Alright.
to where we are.
I'll be hanging around Echo, just like maybe like second.
I'll be fourth.
I mean, because we don't have to walk in like a straight line, right?
No,
This
you
is
don't have to walk in a
it's
straight line. I mean,
carriage
it's a
road.
decent sized road. I mean, you can all be side by side.
Superhero walk side by side, just down.
We're all on leashes like the toddlers down the street.
And who's leading the group then?
Oh, Sarah's just holding a leash.
Come on, let's go faster.
I'll look at Tara and I'll go, so you tracking or am I?
We can take turns. We can let Echo do a little bit of tracking. She seems good at it.
Echo, you want to give it a go?
Tracking?
Sniff
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I'm not very good at tracking.
You put your nose down and you.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding, bud.
Whoever's
I
going.
can keep a lookout. I don't know if I can track.
That's fine. Let's.
I think we wait till we find at least a little more. Another dog. Your again.
Biscuit, you gotta go home.
He just kind of looks at you. This dog's just going to follow you everywhere now.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Oh,
No.
please,
No.
can we take Biscuit with us?
Not this time. Not this time.
We just got 100 bits for Biscuit.
Nice.
All right, Biscuit, fine.
We're keeping Biscuit.
Yay!
Oh,
Biscuit hears the name, turns around, just trots right up with you.
Just
You know that expression on the dog when you
Another
see a dog smile, you just know.
Mhm.
Do we have
Not
a
on to the party.
mascot?
Yep. Biscuit's the mascot.
You do now.
Awesome.
He's Dirty
Uh,
Biscuit.
Like I imagine this dog is like kind of got some mange and some like fur
no.
missing in spots. Like, oh, good Biscuit. Good
Biscuit
to see you.
needs a bath.
All right, come
Biscuit
on.
very much needs a bath.
cool. I'm gonna grab some jerky from my ration pack and just hand some to Biscuit and keep going.
He just keeps right pace with you, just chewing away.
What I was meaning before we were interrupted by the mutt is we should be looking for signs because these guys got lost between there and here, so we should be looking for stuff on the side of the road, not just heading straight forward. So the three of us want to try it. We can all work together. Maybe we can keep an eye out. We'll move a little slower, but
Even slower.
I told you if you want to run, you do it at the beginning because there's nothing.
Go ahead and start throwing pieces from the kit and see who can get to it first, Biscuit or Echo.
All right, Biscuit, let's go.
Biscuit wins some, Echo wins some. It kind of goes back and forth. And you're pretty sure that the ones that Biscuit wins, Echo was just letting Biscuit win.
I'm nice like that. So what are we supposed to keep a lookout for specifically?
Those some
Uh,
mage carts that crashed, yes?
yeah.
Yeah, or a
They
mage
make
cart
it-
that just went off the path.
Tracks of any kind.
Okay. So for this first few hours of travel, I will let either two of you make a perception roll or one of you with advantage.
I have okay perception. And whoever makes it, though, I will give some encouragement to you.
So we do it one with advantage, or
How about we split up the trip?
all right.
Darren, you wanna take active point to start off?
Sure.
All
I
right.
know you do not believe in it, but I believe the gods will guide your eyes, and I will cast guidance upon you. Yes, the gods are looking upon you. Oh
I
no!
100% thought you said the gods will guide your ass.
That's how I do it.
God, I
I
hope
smack
so.
him on the ass. The gods will guide.
So
That
keep your gods
how
to
less
yourself.
people?
You
I said,
keep
be
your gods to
careful
yourself,
because if
Osiris.
you're going to cast guidance that way, you will have to give a good game every time you cast guidance in the future.
Good
I
game.
mean, touch is very broad term.
We'll make it part of the semantic components.
Oh man, that is.
Oh no!
I'm
Oh
just
no!
Okay.
Perception.
So go ahead. Perception at advantage plus your D4 for the guidance.
That's what's this? Okay, that's that plus D4. So 17.
Okay, so 17. As you're walking along, you looking at the sides of the road. It looks like there has not been any travel, even on foot, through here in probably weeks.
It looks like there hasn't been travel on foot through here in probably a few weeks.
Well said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the lack
Brilliant.
of footprints kind of makes that obvious. Thanks.
And for me
You
to
can do better.
theater of the mind, so is it kind of like, is this hilly country or is this like blasted wasteland? What does
So
this kind of road
it's-
area look like?
It's kind of grassland.
Okay.
You got some hills, and to the south of you, off to your right, you do see the seawall mountains. They're not that far off in the distance, off to your right. So you continue to travel on for a few hours. It starts getting into the early afternoon. Who would like to make the next check?
Osiris, you want to give it a go, or you want me to?
I can give it a try. Well, be happy to.
And I give Halceros a good game. May
Thank you.
the gods bless your eyes. So whatever.
Your eyes.
Yeah. But I'll grab my holy symbol and utter a quick prayer, and I will do this at advantage, and I'm gonna get a nat 20 right now because I will it into existence. That's a nat 20.
Really?
I willed it to be, and it is. I control the game.
Epic!
Hold on,
Halceros
what's the D4?
Halceros felt all the power from his
From Tavern?
from his rear.
28 total.
It's 28 total. I see
28.
all things.
Can we get a slow clap from chat?
Yes, please. That first nat 20 of the campaign
And the
Willed it.
only.
on a
Yeah.
perception check.
Right when we needed it the most.
The most right here.
Very much. Yep. Mhm.
So
Mid
look at
combat, all ones.
Yeah.
hey, that's right. Get the nat 20s out now.
Just to let you guys know, on my perception check, one of my rolls was a 1. So yeah.
Good thing we had advantage.
Doesn't count yet. Doesn't count. So as Halceros, as you're looking at the sides, you kind of get the same idea that nobody's been through this way by cart, by foot, nothing. You do, however, see some what looks like some wolf tracks, maybe some deer. And looking even closer at it, there was a pack of wolves that came through here probably within the last day or so.
Don't see much in the way of traffic by people, but we may want to be extra cautious when we camp this evening. It appears a small pack of wolves might have come through here. But yeah, be mindful when we take watch this evening, but I think we should be fine.
I looked to Ro and said, maybe you could get A pair too.
We already have Biscuit.
True.
Biscuit didn't bark on cue. Sorry.
Very
One
true.
of the two has to bark at some point.
Yeah.
Just imagining the dog from Coco right now, and that's Biscuit. It's just, blah.
So he's gonna grow wings later. Yay.
Biscuit's definitely lost a few teeth in a dog fight. Like,
Now we have to protect Biscuit from wolves. Great. This is going to
Yep.
be a fun day.
This is why I did not want to bring Biscuit, but here we are.
we didn't mean to bring Biscuit. Biscuit showed up, and then the audience wanted Biscuit.
Biscuit is here.
Hashtag best boy. Imagine
Yeah. Hashtag Biscuit Best Boy.
Biscuit
Best
best
Hashtag
boy.
Save
Boy.
Biscuit.
First
Loving it.
hashtag. First hashtag.
Save Biscuit.
for our
Hey,
show.
Biscuit from
Biscuit.
Lord.
Okay.
That's what I was going to say. She's not done yet.
All right. So as you continue traveling on into the evening, the sun starts to go down. So do you all wish to make camp or press forward?
We should probably call it here, huh, guys?
About how
Thank
far do
you.
we think we've traveled at this point?
So you've probably been traveling for about 10 hours or so. So you've gone roughly 30, 35 miles.
Gonna take a while.
It's a lot.
Yes, please. I think rest would be very applicable right now. I'll just kind of sit down on like a rock somewhere and just kind of like do that old man knee rub thing. Ugh.
So where are y'all going to make camp?
Is there any are there any trees? Like what are we seeing?
So it's mostly grassland and hills.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Lord have
Um,
mercy.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
can I
right
help with
now.
that? I want
Yes.
to help look. I want to help look for like a cave or some sort of something
Okay.
to the south.
Yep. So either you can each roll or one of you with the advantage.
You can. I don't care. You want to roll with advantage?
I have proficiency with survival.
Someone that has proficiency with survival can look, but let me know if I need to drop this dice or not.
I'll do it.
What are you cheering for?
No, I'm not. I'm shaking my die.
Go
I'll
ahead.
roll
Cocktail's going to be frozen at some point.
Yeah.
with advantage. I have to retire these dice. This is ridiculous. 10.
Okay. With the 10, you're able to kind of find what looks like the remains of a campsite kind of tucked away within some rocks and some trees, some bushes and stuff. You see a spot where there was a campfire at one point.
We're lucky. Aren't we?
Good find,
It's
Tavern.
not,
Okay. So you all wish to make camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like it when you ask like that, but yeah.
Hey, you never know what's going to happen.
Uh-huh.
Wishing and needing are two different things.
Okay, do you all wish to set a fire?
No.
well, why would we not? It's fine. We are out camping in grassland.
Yeah.
We saw a wolf. It's fine.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
we
and
should build a
it's
fire.
completely happy out here. There's never anything evil. There's no such thing as evil.
It's not as happy. Look at rolling hills. Is most beautiful scenery. It's fine. It's fine.
And then Biscuit's just in the scene like,
This is
Eats a
there.
bug.
and you're just like, Biscuit, oh.
Finds another bird.
No, Biscuit, I don't want it. Oh, God.
Slimy but satisfying.
I personally don't think that having a fire while we're trying to do something kind of on the DL is the best bet, but if y'all are cold,
So, yeah, do
Best-
keep in mind,
best-
it's early spring right now. So
are we cold?
It's cool.
Yeah.
It gets a little
It'll be
chilly
cold.
in the evening.
I think it is our business is not widely known. We are just travelers. No one needs to know our business or knows why we are traveling. I think the only ones who would be interested might be those wolves we saw the tracks of, which fire might keep them at bay.
Look, I'll fight a wolf, sure, fine, but Do I want to do that instead of sleeping? No.
Usually the wolves will stay away from the fire
Cool. I
most
look.
of the time. I know you're from the city, but you got to understand a few things, okay?
I'm just saying, in the city, you light a fire, the moths
Talk
come
to
right
her.
in.
Yeah, that's
I
it's a
don't
little
think
different.
that wolves and
Tell her
moths
how things work.
know.
Tell her how things work still.
Shut up, Karen.
So who's making the fire?
I'll start a fire. I start.
Okay.
I'll just Steel's like literally sitting there with like taking his his flint. Yeah, just taking his flint and going while he's explaining to her why we're starting a fire.
And Ro is like watching him like, what sorcery is this?
What the hell?
Okay. Yeah, it's easy enough for you to get a fire started. There's enough. You're able to get enough wood and branches and stuff to kind of get a little fire going. And we proceed to the evening. Are you all going to pull a guard or post guards throughout the night?
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
mean-
to load my crossbow, and yes.
So who is going to take the first shift?
Me and Biscuit can take first shift.
Okay.
Hate
Biscuit
to break it
can now
to you,
use the
Biscuit's
help
gonna be
action.
asleep after. I'm gonna say Biscuit's gonna be asleep after about 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, for sure. But Biscuit will sit next to me and I'll be happy.
So is what we'll do is throughout each evening, when y'all are out, we will do 3 checks. So you'll have 3 different shifts to cover if you choose to put post guards. So Ro, you're taking first watch. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. That is at an 11.
Okay. So first few hours of your watch, you look over. Biscuit curls up right around your feet, just passes right out. And first few hours of the evening go by completely uneventful. Who is taking the second watch?
I'll do second watch.
Okay.
So I'm gonna write. Did you see anything?
Oh, Biscuit snored a bunch, so it was hard to hear, but didn't see anything.
Okay. So I'm gonna sit where she was sitting, and I'm just gonna take my cloak and like kind of cover it because I'm really cold. So like only my eyes. You can only see my eyes just peering out while I'm like
Full-blooded.
Okay.
Then roll for perception.
Yes, give me a perception roll.
Okay. An 11.
Wow.
Okay, so probably about an hour or so into your watch, you hear some low growling kind of coming off in the distance towards the mountains. Sounds like it's a little far away from you.
Oh no. Does it come any closer or does it just stay there?
So as you kind of sit there and listen for it, it kind of stays there for about 20 minutes or so, and then it goes away.
Whew. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just
Okay.
gonna...
The rest of your
react.
watch goes uneventful.
Okay.
Okay, who's taking the final watch?
I'll take last watch.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and give me one more perception roll.
Which was the kids.
I like how they let the 2 old men sleep.
I'm very respectful.
Respect your elders. What was it?
What is this? A 10.
12, 11, 10. Wow.
Okay. So you two hear, probably a couple hours in, you start to hear some growling coming from the direction of the mountains as well. With your background, you can tell there's a few wolves out in that direction growling at something.
Is that? Can I tell if it's growling at us?
It doesn't sound like it.
Okay, because I would have growled back. All right. There's no need to pursue that.
Okay.
So let them be.
All right. You do hear after a while, you hear them kind of go off, and the growling dies down. And we come to the morning. The rest of your watch being completely uneventful. The rest of y'all awake from your slumber. And the morning is now yours.
Ooh. See anything?
Just heard some growling. I don't know. But it was far away, so I didn't pay attention.
Sure it wasn't Biscuit having a nightmare?
No, Biscuit was with you.
Oh, I know. He was really snoring the whole time.
Hey, Ro, notice fire, no wolves.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I might be a city girl, but I'm not an idiot. Mostly.
Every day is new chance to learn.
Yeah.
All right, dads.
Do you want to play a catch row? Is that what you want? Do you want to?
No. You know what? No, don't stop throwing things at me.
Biscuit brings another bird.
No. Oh my. I'm quitting.
No, Biscuit kind of ran off. He brought a hedgehog.
Oh, Biscuit, that's sad.
Hedgehog.
Come on, Biscuit. At least
on.
birds are evil.
The birds,
Hold on.
Biscuit, the birds.
Can I make a can I cook it?
Can you cook the hedgehog?
I'm gonna start cooking.
You gonna cook what? The hedgehog?
The hedgehog.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so sad.
Are you gonna? How are you gonna cook it?
I'm gonna field dress it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put it on a stick.
Give me a survival.
It's already on its own sticks. Little ones.
A 16.
Rude.
16. Okay, you're able to field dress it. You're able to skewer it, start cooking it over the fire. Not a lot of meat on it, but
Can I take the pelts?
Sure, you have a
Oh, a
hedgehog.
hedgehog?
pelt.
Oh,
It's not
my God.
tanned.
Go for it.
It's not tanned, but
Like you could use it as a
I just
climbing
wanted
glove.
I wanted the spikes.
You can just I was gonna say if I show them you can just start pulling spikes. Leave the rest of the skin's not worth anything.
If I pull the spikes, how will I apply the spikes? I have a plan for this. Don't worry. No worries.
Okay.
all right, make sure to make a note of that.
A hedgehog spike gauntlet.
Ro's just gonna look kind of nauseated.
Okay.
Something you gotta learn, City Seeker.
I can already see where this is going.
You gotta use what you can
Nowhere good.
sometimes.
It is going nowhere good.
You gotta use what you can.
Nope.
You might be able to get, 5 copper for that pelt, maybe.
I'm not selling it.
I mean, eat what you can, but it is also why we brought rations, and not just like eat some hardtack.
Yeah, I'm.
You never
I'm
know
kind
when
of
your
staying with
rations are gonna run
Valteris,
out.
but
Sometimes you just gotta plan for every eventuality. And we've got this great dog bringing us food, so why not? I wasn't really sure why you were kicking
As long as
the
Biscuit's
birds.
not harmed, it's okay.
Biscuit, we don't want Biscuit to be harmed. We also don't want Biscuit harming local wildlife.
Why not?
He
Biscuit.
was bored. It happened.
Isn't that
I've
isn't
been
that
there.
a problem? I don't know. In the city, if the dog goes and kills something, it was probably the neighbors.
Right. Out here, they don't belong to anybody, so they're all game, literally.
Again,
Yes.
I understand the concept of the outdoors deal.
You rather Biscuit bring back the pack.
We
of
also
wolves?
get that you're relatively new to it, though, so it's understandable.
Echo, shut up.
Wisdom from the kid. Oh, kid.
Hey, Echo, you want some?
What's it taste like?
Chicken.
I mean,
Rat.
you ate rats, so I mean, it's kind of like that.
Oh,
It's like a little pork.
yeah, I'll take a bite. I guess.
It
Bush pork.
it kind of tastes like that rat you had, but a little more gamey.
See, that was a city rat.
Spit it out.
This has the wilderness in it.
No.
The delicacy has
I'd
been
rather
eating
hunt for
truffles.
my own food.
Fair enough. All right, let's push on. I'll
right,
put
come
out the
on,
fire and all that.
Biscuit.
Okay, so what are you using to put out the fire?
How like big is the fire? Is
I mean,
it just,
it's not a big
No,
fire.
it's a small fire.
can you just put like kick dust into it, dirt into it? Does that help? Does that put it out? I don't know.
Okay,
you
city
can do
girl.
that.
I don't know, so I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. Echo
Gonna
comes over and
kick
starts
some.
kicking dirt onto it.
Yeah.
No, it puts the fire out.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'll like jump onto it just for extra emphasis, and then walk.
While Echo's kicking dirt on the fire, it said, "Row." See, that's how you turn off the fire.
And then
Alright.
you jump on
Alright.
it like this. And then poop.
Well, no, you don't.
Don't
usually do
that.
that.
Ow. That.
And my boot starts to wither away.
Binge a little.
Your boot feels a little warm right now.
Oh, come on, Echo. We
Echo,
just got you those. Come
Just
on.
got you this. Come on, kid. Come on.
They're probably gonna get worn out by the time we reach anyways. It's okay.
No,
Um,
that is not how we treat belongings.
From the little bit of the smith's gear that I carry around, I'm actually just gonna take like a little like tiny like shovel kind of thing and just bury the fire.
Okay. Okay, it's easy enough to do.
Mhm.
All right. So
Are you sure there wasn't just an off button, Tyrion?
If you can find one.
I mean, I haven't completely figured out how to make my mechanical fire thing yet, but when I do, it will have an off button. So then city people like you can come out here, do this. Kind of thing.
See, oh my. You know what, city people like me don't even want to come out here.
Wow, that sun is really up there, and it's already come down a little bit. Standing
walk.
on the road, just like, wow.
I think the old guy's saying something.
I think Dad wants us. Let's go.
Okay, so you all proceed to head out back down the road.
Yerp.
Okay. So, kind of going along, doing the same thing that you were doing the first day of travel. Kind of looking at the side of the road, stuff like that. Who's going to make this next perception check?
Deal? You want it?
Yeah, I'll take mine. All right. And did I do I have a what was it, guidance or no?
No, he
I
did
didn't
not
say
give you
guidance.
guidance.
But I
Cool.
did do the advantage. So
13.
Okay. So as you're looking around the side of the
was
road
hoping
and
for
on the road, what was it?
I said I was hoping for guidance.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to 13.
You just kind of see more of the same. You see some animal tracks, but you don't see the passage of any carriages or footprints or anything like that for the first few hours of your travel.
No signs of carriages, you said.
No signs of carriages yet.
Okay.
Okay, so we get to around midday. Do you all wish to stop, take a break to eat, or do you all wish to keep moving forward?
We
Or
can just
you
munch
know.
and walk.
Around
Or
us.
munching
Yeah, I was
walk?
gonna say we're
Okay.
We're
get out my
just
hedgehog
walking?
leftovers.
But what's the scenery like?
So it's still more of the hills. The mountains are still looming off to your right, to the south of you. You got almost like a cobble dirt road, kind of. You can see that there are old tracks in there, but nothing recent. It's just more rolling hills as you go through. We come up to about early afternoon. Who's going to make the next perception check?
I
Here.
can. I'm not. I'm mid-level perceptive.
Well, if you haven't done one yet on this trip,
all right. Oh,
you got the
I'll
shape.
do the guidance.
16. Oh, guidance. Is that a D4?
That is a D4. You caught it before the roll.
I did.
That's a 2, so that is 18.
So 18. Okay. So as you're looking along the side, you're still not seeing any tracks, nothing from the cart, no footprints. But as you look up, off in the distance down the road, you see some black smoke rising up into the sky.
Team. And I'm gonna point. You see that?
Is it not good?
Yeah, we don't want smoke. Well, or it could be a campfire. Somebody else could be camping. Better pick up the pace.
In the middle of the road? I don't think so.
So it's
You'd be
you
surprised
see
with some
it. It's
safe
kind of
company.
coming from over the horizon.
Over the horizon.
Black smoke normally means something is still burning, so...
Yeah.
So maybe we tread a bit carefully.
Or we tread a little more riskily.
Thank you. That was the other option. Yeah.
I mean, or we could tread the same amount we have been treading, I guess. But I don't know why we need to explore all these options.
Okay. So are you all keeping with the same pace, or are you increasing your pace or slowing your pace?
Can we, regardless, can we just be like slightly more wary?
Tavern is picking his pace up. I'm picking my pace
God,
up.
fine.
I heard Steele say pick up the pace, and I just started.
Okay.
Yeah,
zooming
yeah, yeah.
away. I have a hand on my rapier, and I'm like power
I
walking.
zoom.
Come on.
Yeah, I speed up too.
Okay. So y'all kind of pick up the pace. You go up to a slightly faster pace. Okay.
Now it's the power walk.
I
Yeah.
think they're all taller than me, I think. So I'm like jogging a little bit.
Okay. So you pick up the pace. You start proceeding further down the road, and as you get there, you start to see more and more of the plume of smoke. And then after about an hour and a half, maybe, of you traveling further, you see a fire burning on what looks like a carriage that is tipped over on its side on the side of the road.
Oh, that's not good.
I rush forward towards the carriage.
I
Okay.
stop
Follows.
and look around.
Okay,
Curious
so
about-
right now the carriage for you is probably about 150 yards ahead of you.
Okay. I want to, as we're walking, can I look, we're still in hilly land and grass and whatnot, but are there places where someone might hide?
So there's a lot more bushes and stuff in this area.
Okay.
There's a few large rocks and stuff in the area as well.
Steel, as they're running up. Steel, Tavern, be careful.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so
Um,
who's running forward?
I'll
I
run
am.
forward.
I'm
Rue's
running.
gonna head forward.
I'm running forward, but keeping an eye on like the rocks and the bushes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
Rose kind of letting them get a little bit ahead of her, so she's sort of in the middle.
Yep.
Okay,
I'll keep pace with Ro.
Okay, so we got Ro and Halceris in the back. We got Echo, Terran, and Steel taking point, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as y'all proceed, and are you running, or are you like, what kind of a pace are you taking right now?
A light jog.
I'm actually gonna put. I'm gonna notch a crossbow and I'm a crossbow bolt, and I'm gonna like run. Actually, like yeah. Not obvious. I'm not sprinting, but I'm gonna start running.
Okay.
I'm moving faster than Ro and Halceris, but slower than Steel.
And I see that Steele is running, so I'm like, oh, we're running, and I start running.
Okay. So you're right up there with Steel.
Where?
Terran's a little bit behind. Terran's a little bit behind, and then at the rear we got both Ro and Halceris.
And I'm turning and be Biscuit, stay. For the love of all the sovereigns, stay. Trying to get to the
Give
door.
me animal handling.
Oh god.
One thing I'm good at is probably not this. No, that is a nat 2, so that is a 5.
5. Okay.
Biscuit,
Bad
no,
dog.
Biscuit.
So we will see what Biscuit does. Okay. So as you all start moving forward towards this carriage, I need you all to go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Okay. That is a 12.
Ooh, 17.
13.
15.
Also 17.
Okay.
I'm not good at anything.
Nope.
So
Better be
You're
good
just
in
saving
the
it
fight.
for the fight.
what I need you all to do is go ahead and proceed over to battle map 1 for me, please.
Battle map.
What? It's a battle? Oh.
Batal map 1.
Vital Mape.
You mean there's
Ooh.
more?
There's more?
But wait.
Okay.
There's more.
And as what I need you to do, based off the order we just discussed, place your tokens on the road on the left side of the map for me, please.
On the left side?
Yes.
Yeah, so where about is the carriage?
So the carriage is off the map to the right.
Okay.
Okay.
So you all are coming from the left, heading over towards the right. The carriage is maybe another 80 or so feet off from the right side.
Oh,
of the
why are you
map.
guys way over there? What's going on?
So we got Roe and House Sarah should be towards the back. We got Echo and
Too far
Steel
ahead, no?
little
Oh!
ways up front. Whoop. No,
Cast
so
enlarge.
you already have a look on the right side. I already sized them for you.
Gotcha.
How serious? You grew.
I'm so strong now.
And I'm still not.
Who cast enlarge on Steel or House Sarah's?
It was me. I'm also the wizard.
Yeah.
Ooh, in disguise.
Okay, so that is where you all are. Okay.
Well, no, I'm supposed to be a little further back.
Yep.
Bickety back. Let's click
Yeah,
that.
you'd be like mid-range.
Biggity back. Let's click that.
Yeah,
I can't help but notice there's not a biscuit token. Well, you were not prepared for us to make an NPC dog.
On.
So I was not prepared for you all to have a biscuit join you.
Already.
A biscuit.
So
I've got my Dungeons and Doggos. I'll get break them out later.
So Echo and Steel, as you all are running down the road. Okay, so Echo, what is your AC?
My AC is a 15.
Okay, and Steel, what is yours?
18.
Okay,
God damn.
Where's
So-
an AC?
as you round that corner, you see standing behind these two rocks, you see a couple Warforged pop out and throw javelins at both of you. Both javelins just kind of go right by your head and stick in the ground for each of you. They both missed.
Boing.
I'm pulling the shield up and in front of Echo and just kind of like, whoa.
What was that?
Javelins and
No, I
Warforged.
know, but go through them.
So you see both these
We
Warforged.
see the Warforged.
You both,
Okay.
you both see them, yes.
I immediately fire.
Well, so before we get into this combat,
Yeah.
I think this will be actually a good spot for us to take a quick break,
Oh.
and we will come back into this ambush attack that you just ran yourself into. So, for everyone else, please don't forget to ask. You can ask character questions by typing in "question" in all caps in the Twitch chat. Any questions you have directed to any of the characters that are currently in our adventure, and we will answer up to 3 questions after we return from the break.
Hey, thanks for watching the show. It looks like you're having a great time. Let me tell you really quick about That Benny's Paint Show. Every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Every show, the host and their guests will be painting miniatures live on stream. They'll walk you through all the different techniques and products they use to paint miniatures to a high standard in a quick and easy fashion. They'll show you all the different things live, and on top of that, the audience gets to ask questions, and we're going to answer them live on stream. If you've always wanted to learn how to paint miniatures, this is a great way to do so. And on top of that, you can paint while you're painting with us too, and chat with us and tell us about your projects and share your pictures of your miniatures as well. We love it when people share their miniatures with us. So remember, That Mini's Paint Show, every Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific, only on the Games Tavern Network.
And welcome back. So before we get started in the action, we do have a few announcements for everyone.
So the Games Tavern Patreon is a great way to support the show and get useful perks and awesome content. The latest updates include early access to interviews from the Games Tavern Happy Hour, miniature paint plans from That Minis Paint Show, and battle maps and plugin encounters in your games. Just go to patreon.com/thegamestavern, all one word, and get your hands on this amazing content. Some recognition of some of our regular Patreon supporters are for Veritas23, Rose, Mad Productions, Michael B, and Christopher D. Thanks so much for all your patronage and support.
As a reminder, we do have a giveaway tonight. Type !epic in Twitch chat to enter to win an epic character generator to create realistic avatars of your characters from Overhead Games.
Also, quick reminder, this is new for next week. We are feeding hungry kids. The Game Tavern, along with our friends on 6 other streaming channels, have set up a huge charity event and a big stream all going on next weekend for No Kid Hungry. You can take part in this with donations, and there are a lot of incentives and a lot of prizes from people like Shard Tabletop, D&D Beyond, Kobold Press, Die Hard Dice, Overhead Games, Miniature Market, and Incarnate, just to name a few. So you can get great stuff, great prizes, a tax break, and warm feelings that know that you are doing good. So.
Okay, and so adventurers, we did actually have a couple good questions here in the chat as well. So the first question for our adventurers is, how many members of the party still remember the prince's mission? And how many of you think that your mission is now just to protect Biscuit?
Biscuit.
Biscuit is definitely.
I see you, Willis. I see you.
I think Biscuit is Leviticus in disguise.
Ah.
You act like we can't run multiple missions. Like, I mean, just have the whole
We're
mission tree open.
multitasking.
Yeah.
The moral is that our task was with us the whole time.
Definitely.
Oh,
That's just what we found along the way.
Not about the destination, it's about the journey.
There we go. So thank you, Bill
And the dead hedgehogs.
for that question. And the next question we have here from Dirt Track Chick is, if you didn't already have Biscuit, what animal would you want as your mascot?
Manticore.
Manticore.
Yes, the Manticore pelt is what exactly we would want.
Yeah.
A pelt just spread across. Or the big
Manticore
head
is
just
my
right
friend.
there.
Just a trial run.
A
It's actually for the
manticore stinger sword is
No,
definitely.
stop. No, the Manticore comes with us.
I want the manticore.
Yeah, the pelt
wings
comes with us. That's
as
what we're
well.
saying.
You know,
No, live Manticore friend.
I want Steel to be able to make me a manticore wing backpack that I can
There
fly
you
with.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out
Okay,
of my friend
definitely, yeah.
Manticore's mother, I'm sure.
Yes.
Possibly.
No,
Okay,
actually
that's
both.
just-
I'll need the wings from both to make it work.
Dragonfly wings. You know, yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and get back into the action. And I'm going to have everybody give me an initiative roll.
Hey, if you insist.
Coming up
What?
right now. Here it is. Big number.
That's a 9 from me. My deck basedness.
That is also a 9
A 12 for Echo.
from your
Okay.
neighborhood ranger.
Okay. Who has a
A-
20 or higher?
Cricket.
Okay. 15 to 20.
15.
15 for Steel. Nobody else? Okay. 10 to 15.
12.
14.
Okay. We got Halceris and Echo. And then we have Taryn and Ro both had 9. Who has the higher dexterity?
I have 16.
So do I.
Okay, well, you know
Okay.
what? I'm
So-
sassier.
I will let you choose who goes first.
Shambo.
Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah.
Okay. Wait. 3, 2, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You go first. I got.
What did you do?
You said 3, 2, 1, and then started saying rock, paper, scissors. That doesn't.
Okay. So, all right. So we now
It's
have
all
our
a mental
order.
game.
Okay, so starting off, we have the Warforged.
Oh man.
So
Yay!
grab
It would
another
be
javelin
sporting.
and throw them at both Echo and Steel. So, Echo, what was your AC again?
15.
15. Okay. So, as the Warforged you see at the top throws a javelin at you, it comes and it strikes you in your side.
Oh, God.
You take 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points.
Echo, get behind me.
Okay. And I'm gonna.
Steel, what was your AC?
18.
Okay,
Damn.
so this one, as you try to cover row, this one also strikes you in the side, and you also take 4 points of piercing damage.
These are some good guys. They're good.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, next up we have Steel.
Which Warforged hit me?
The one on
Left
the
or
bottom.
right?
The one on the bottom. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna step forward a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna get right. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I zoomed in.
Oh no.
There we go. That's better. Okay. We're gonna go right there. And I'm going to well, maybe I'll scoot one more. There we go. So I've got a good line of fire on him, and I'm gonna shoot my crossbow.
Okay, at which one? The one that threw at
The
you?
one that shot me. Yeah, the one that shot me for sure.
Okay.
So a 12.
Okay, you shoot your crossbow, and it just dings off the plating of the Warforged.
Crap.
Anything you would like
Okay.
to do with your bonus action?
Let me see.
Just so you know how Saris, you are up next.
No, nothing I want to do with the bonus action just yet.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, Halceris, you are up, and Echo, you will be following Halceris.
Hearing the commotion, I will run as fast as I can, and I should be able to pop right here. And I believe if my math is right, that puts me within 60 feet of the one on the bottom, I think.
So that actually puts you just out. That's actually roughly 75 to 80 feet.
Well, my math was not right. So in that case, I will grab my holy symbol, and I will utter a few words and say, "Sovereign, guide our blades," and I will cast Bless upon, let's see, 3 characters. So I will say on
Is there
Steel,
a range? Is there a range on that?
on Bless. Oh no, yeah, that's 30 feet.
So it's got to be
Looked at that.
3 people within 30 feet of you.
Okay, then I will. Am I within 60 feet of the top one then? I'm 75 from the other, but am I? That's
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just outside.
mother guts. Very well. I will run forward and I'll use a dash to move ahead of Echo another 10, 20, 25, 30. I'll just move up here to kind of harry.
Okay.
So, I move.
Okay. Anything for bonus action?
How does Echo look? You looking?
I don't know, Echo. How are you looking right now?
Doing all right. I just have this tiny hole in my side, but it's fine. I'll be okay for now.
And Steel, how do you look?
Steel's up ahead.
Oh.
From behind, do I see a trickle of blood coming where you were?
You can see it. You can see some blood. Yeah.
Yeah, significant bleeding.
Significant bleeding? Okay.
Yep.
Then I will bonus action healing word.
Okay. So
And that will be that's the max. 7. So I think that's more than you took.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, I'm at max hit points again.
okay. Outstanding. All right, we got Echo. After Echo will be Ro.
So there are javelins on the ground, correct? From them.
Yes, there's one at your feet, and then there's one just a little bit behind you that hit you.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the one at my feet and throw it back.
Okay. Who are you? Which one are you throwing it at?
The one that's closest to Steel's side. So
Okay, so the one at the top.
yes.
Okay, go ahead. Give me an attack roll with the jab.
Okay. That's a 24 of those, and I think I hit a nat 20.
You hit a nat 20.
Yeah, the B on the thing is the nat 20, right?
That is a
It
nat
is.
20.
Yeah.
First nat
That's
20
the first one.
for attack.
Nice.
Nice. Okay,
That
yes.
was
Go
28.
ahead and give me the damage.
All the training is paying
So you
off.
double your dice and then add your modifier.
So I crit is
Double die.
7, so I got a 7, so that's
So
twice.
7, but no, because your strength is plus. Is that the +3? Your strength?
Plus
Two.
2 strength.
+2 strength.
So whatever the d6 roll.
Oh,
was,
I think it did. Yeah, it did. It said 2d6 +2, so it doubled the dice.
Okay,
for
so
you.
it
Oh,
did.
different me, so 7.
Okay, so 7 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So you throw the javelin
I'm just
at it.
gonna twirl the javelin and just and like let it soar.
All right, and you see it strikes it right in the shoulder and throws it back a little bit.
How does that feel?
Okay, very nice. You still got movement in your bonus action.
I'm not gonna do anything for my bonus action just yet. So I'm gonna catch up to Steel. What is that one? 5, 10, 15, 20. So yeah, I'll move straight forward, parallel to Steel.
Okay. Alrighty. That was a good move. Okay.
I'll just turn and go, nice shot.
Thanks.
All right, Ro. Hanging out in the back.
Yeah, real far in the back. So if my math is correct, if I use my movement and my dash action, I will emerge next to Halceris. So,
Okay, so you're
I'm gonna-
taking the dash action. Okay.
and I don't believe I have any bonus actions, so I'm just like, I'm coming.
Okay. Alrighty. Taryn, you are up.
All right, finally. Okay, so I will. So these are the battle map is exactly how the landscape looks with trees,
Yes.
with these trees, and
Yep.
all right. So I will take my 35 feet of movement.
So those are more like bush. They're not really trees. They're like bushes and
But can I run through them? Is
difficult terrain.
just let's shift it. Stop shifting. Okay, so I guess I'll just run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Here. Next to the bushes, and I will attack the lower one on
The one on the bottom.
bottom, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Give
With
me an attack.
my longbow. Dice, you. 18.
18 is gonna hit.
Great. So that is 1d8. I gotta find it. It's a 12. D8 plus 4, 7. And then I will mark him as my favored foe.
Okay.
So that's an additional D4.
So you need to make sure you do that. Oh, is that after you hit, or is
Yeah,
it?
when I attack, after
Okay.
that attack.
Okay. So that's right. I'm thinking Hunter's Mark. Never mind.
When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can mark the target as your favorite
Okay.
enemy. Yeah, for a minute.
Okay.
So 7 plus 3, that's 10 damage.
So 10. That's just an additional 3 on top of the 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty. That was a nice little hit right there.
No funny quips. And I don't have nothing for my bonus action on my turn.
Okay, so we now go to Biscuit's turn. So y'all don't know this, but Biscuit runs off into the bushes up over here.
Oh, I was gonna say he just runs off, and I was like, no, Biscuit.
No, he runs off up into the bushes.
Okay.
So,
Good boy, Biscuit.
Worried I was gonna have to use my spare the dying on a dog.
Not just any dog, our dog.
Okay, so now we come back up to the top of the round with the Warforged. So this Warforged moves right down.
Jumped.
Yep, they see you all charging, so they each pull out what looks like a scimitar and charge right back at you. Okay, so first one's going to take a swing at Steel. And it just misses you. It swings right over your head. Second one, attacking Echo. What was your AC again?
15.
15. That is going to hit you.
Okay.
This is only going to be for 3 points of damage.
Only 3.
Only 3.
We're level 1.
How you looking there, Echo?
Hanging in there. Could do better.
Okay.
Oh.
Next up, we have Steel and then Halceris.
I'm gonna drop the crossbow to the side and I'm gonna grab I'm gonna grab my mace.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing back at him.
All right.
All right. Natural 20.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
That's 2.
Okay.
3 if you count a pointless one rolled earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
7 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Let's see.
You just strike
And-
hard into his chest, and he kind of almost drops down to one knee, but holds himself up.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. And that'll be it for.
Okay. All right, Halceris.
I will see them harrying Echo and say, "Over here, you piece of tin!" And I will take my fist that kind of has the gauntlet on it from my armor, and I'll clang it onto a piece of steel, and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on that Warforged. And since he is hurt, I believe,
They are both hurt, yes.
so he has to make a wisdom save of 13, and if
Okay.
he doesn't make it,
He actually made it.
then never mind. Nothing matters because he saves. It's not for half damage.
Okay.
Cool.
You still have movement and bonus action.
That's true.
Yep, I will just, I'll stay where I am.
Okay. All right, next up is Echo.
Okay. So now I'm gonna take out the double-bladed scimitar.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, all right, just like we practiced, and I'm just gonna swing it at the head.
Okay. Go ahead, give me an attack roll.
You got it.
14.
14 just misses.
Oof.
You feel you impact it, but it just doesn't seem to get through and do any damage to it.
Okay, I'm not doing anything yet.
Okay. All right, next up is Ro.
Sorry. Ro's gonna pop up next to this guy that's beating on Echo, and she's going to take a swing with her rapier.
Okay.
That is a nat 1. So
Awesome.
So I did that. Yep.
Okay. So as you lash out with your rapier, you ting the metal and it just kind of vibrates in your hand and shoots up your arm.
Oh, Jesus. Cool. Good job, Echo.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right, Taryn.
So I'll move. What's this one? 10 feet. So 5, 10. Right here. Come here. Whoa. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on right now. There it is. And I'm gonna continue to attack the one that Echo and Ro is fighting.
And you're using your longbow again?
Yes.
Okay.
Actions. That is a 15.
A 15. You shoot your arrow out, it hits the armor and just ricochets off.
Okay.
Anything else you would like to do?
No, not anymore.
Okay. It is Biscuit's turn. Let's see.
Comes to save us.
I really can't take that sentence seriously, but at the same time, it brings me so much joy.
Is it Biscuit's turn?
Biscuit's turn.
Our DM didn't know he'd already have to deal with pets.
Hey, you know what? I'm ready.
Took us 20 minutes.
Okay, so we go back to the top of the order with the Warforged. So the one on top there is going to take another swing at Steel. And he clangs on your armor, but he can't quite get through.
Yeah, I just shield. Ugh.
And this one's still going after Echo. Alrighty then. Yeah, no, so he completely swings right over your head.
The arrow did something.
Yes.
Do we do flanking?
No.
Cool. Okay, just curious.
No flanking for you.
So no, we are not using flanking rules.
Gosh darn.
Okay, next up is Steel.
Okay, I'm going to move to just kind of go around, but still within range of those two.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Sword Burst.
Okay.
And they must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC?
13.
Okay, so the one on top succeeds. However, the one on the bottom fails.
They take 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As I'm just encircled by blades for a split second.
Okay. The rest of y'all just see blades just whirl out from Steel. One of them manages to kind of duck away from it, while the other one takes a few blades to the face. Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's it for me.
Okay. Next up is Halceris.
Let's try to turn up the heat, and I will reach out with my holy symbol and cast Sacred Flame on the one above.
The one on top. Okay.
The one on top.
And that is a dex saving throw, right?
It is a 13 dex save, yes.
We will cantrip them to death.
He fails.
Yes! Good.
Fails.
Excellent.
He dodges
So
the blade and then gets hit in the face.
that's max damage. That's 8 points of necrotic damage. No, Radiant damage.
Radiant damage. Yeah. Okay.
Shine him up.
So you see this Warforge is starting to like almost sputter as he's moving, and you see some oil or some blackish looking liquid start to leak out from its side. Looking pretty bad.
I just look at Halceris and go,
Cantrip comrades, here we go.
All right, next up is Echo.
Oh dear. Okay.
Do it.
It's like we practiced.
I'm a little I'm upset. So my hit points are not where I want them to be. I'm a little damaged. So I'm getting a little nervous and like frustrated and really flustered because my double-bladed scimitar hit also didn't work, and so I feel I've disappointed Tyrion in some sort of way. So a lot of mixed emotions are kind of making me all flustered. So my scales are gonna begin to pop. So they're gonna, like, my ridges on my nose are gonna start getting bumpier. My scales are gonna pop. A tail is gonna grow. My claws or my nails are gonna turn into claws, and I'm gonna get a little hunched over in a more predatory stance, and my teeth are gonna get sharper.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna really growl menacingly. I'm not gonna do it because I can't growl yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
I look at Ro, so I'm just gonna look at her, and she sees my eyes kind of just very like narrow, like they become very narrow, and I recognize that she's a friend. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna move 10 feet away as my reaction.
quietly,
does
the
not
rest of the party is all
provoke,
just hyping.
Okay.
Sorry?
So quietly, the rest of the group is just hyping you.
Yeah, so you're using your you're using your shifting, right?
Yes. So I have shifted from my normal self into a clawfoot dinosaur.
So not a full dinosaur, but you've taken on those.
Yes,
feet.
it's a shifted partial clawfoot
Okay.
hybrid. There you go.
And you are planning to move outside of melee
I'm
range?
just
of
gonna
this?
move away. Yeah, but my whole point is that I'm just like very frustrated, so I'm just gonna move away.
Okay.
So
Okay, so as you step away, it takes an attack at you.
no, it doesn't, because if I move, part of the swift stride is that I can move up to 10 feet as a reaction when a creature ends its turn within 5 feet of me, and it does not provoke opportunity attacks.
But
So that is as a reaction.
reaction.
So that is something when they move within range of you, then you can move. But he was already within range of you.
Oh, it's
And this is your turn.
dang. Okay, fine.
So,
Yeah.
Alright, come at me.
so
Get him.
I'll let you move back if you want. Because
Okay.
you just
Yeah, I
read
mean,
that,
I guess
or-
I'll just.
Okay.
I didn't realize that. My bad.
Yep.
Okay, so I am shifted, and I'm just gonna punch.
You're gonna punch.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an unarmed strike.
Veloci hands.
Yes.
Please. Oh, okay. A 19.
19 is gonna hit.
Ah,
Go ahead and give me damage on that.
3.
3. Okay.
So I'm just gonna kind of just.
Dino punch.
Yeah, it's like a really lift my arm and swing it down. I'm using my claws, but it's more of a punch form. Like, I guess I'll use the the heel of my hand to just whack
Okay.
head.
All right. Yeah. So that, as you all see, your little friend Echo just transform. He just reaches out, just rakes right across the chest with this Warforged. Nice.
That's one way to do it.
Okay, Ro, you are up.
All right. So we're gonna do what we do, and we're gonna hit him with the rapier.
Okay, go ahead. Give
Sometimes
me
some-
an attack roll.
That is a 17.
A 17 is going to hit.
Oh, thank God. So that's 17, and then damage, I can totally count to 8, is 9 damage.
So 9 damage. Okay. So this one, just like the other one, as you pierce into it, you pull your rapier out and you just see some dark liquid just leaking from it, and it's starting to twitch a little bit in its movements. This one's they're both looking pretty hurt right now.
Whew, okay.
Anything
All
else?
right. Echo, you good?
Rawr, rawr, rawr.
No response. Just
Okay, Taryn, you are up.
Oh my gosh, longbow to this guy. That's by Ro and Echo. Ooh, 22. Does a
That is
22
good.
hit?
That is gonna hit.
Awesome. So that is found my D8. That's 8 plus another D4 because he's still my favorite foe. I still love him still very much.
Nice.
12.
12 points of damage. Please, for the group, describe how you take out this Warforged.
So exactly where Ro pulled her rapier out, the little hole she made, I shoot my arrow right in there, right straight bullseye. And it's like them Rock'em Sock'em robots when they hit when you get the final hit and the head goes all the way up. So you just hear ding, and his head just sticks all the way up and explodes.
Very nice.
That was interesting, to say the least. And so I move up this way.
Oh, Tyrion. I wanted to keep one of the heads. Just
Okay, so as that happens, we go ahead and give every single one of you inspiration for the subs we got on Twitch.
Hey,
Yay!
and
So many
we're being
subs.
rated by Cobalt Press. Hi, we love you.
Oh, very nice. So welcome. And yes, absolutely. So you all gain inspiration that you may use here.
That's a D8, right?
No, that's a
So,
reroll.
no. So yes,
It's
So-
like
it's
Advantage.
basically you will have advantage. You can use it once for an advantage on a roll.
Yeah, it's
that's
not like
amazing.
bardic inspiration. It's inspiration.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, yeah.
fired.
So this is actually a little bit better.
A little.
So,
Just a
but
little
definitely
bit.
thank you for the subs,
Thank
and
you.
let's see how the rest of this fight turns out here. So that was Taryn's go. Now, as you all get inspired by this, you see a very angry looking Biscuit come running out of the bushes
Biscuit.
and attacks this Warforged.
Where did he come from?
He
Why is
came-
he
he
upset?
came
right,
He
Biscuit.
came from the
Get him.
bushes there, up right
Biscuit
above.
really,
he
really-
came running right by you.
Biscuit's
Taryn.
secretly a rogue. Like, is this sneak attack?
No, he's secretly a
Biscuit
blink
is our
dog.
rogue and
So-
our bard.
Teleports.
Biscuit comes running out, jumps up, and just latches onto the arm of this Warforged, tearing into it.
Good boy.
Oh, that's not so easy
And-
every day.
Hold on. It's got to. And no. So as Biscuit grabs hold of the arm of this Warforged, it drags it to the ground. That Warforged is now prone. Okay. So we will go back to the top of the round with the Warforged. Let's see if he can
Grapple.
Yeah, no, he is. Biscuit is holding him down. So he's struggling to try to get away from this dog that just came out of nowhere. Steel, you're up.
Good boy. I'm gonna smack it with my hammer with advantage.
Yep, you get advantage because he is currently prone.
Oh,
Natural
no, you're
20
gonna-
on both dice.
Whoa!
Before hundo.
Holy!
All of our luck.
Okay,
Hold on,
so
I'm taking a picture. It'll be on the Twitters here soon.
okay,
Twitters.
so definitely look at the Twitters for that. I'm not even gonna have you roll damage because describe how you decimate this Warforged.
Okay. Yeah, so I want to leave the head intact, but I basically want to hit it center mass and just all four limbs just kind of like it just implodes in the center.
Okay, yeah, as you come down, you got Biscuits just pulling at one of his arms. And as you strike, the arm comes loose. The rest of them just kind of pop off and is just now sprawled out, dead on the ground.
And then I reach in my pack and I grab some more trail ration. I'm gonna pop Biscuit a piece of jerky.
So Biscuit
Good boy,
actually
Biscuit.
completely
Good boy.
ignores it. He's chewing on the arm.
Biscuit, that can't be good for your
Biscuit.
like 2 teeth. Come on, man.
No, that's caustic. That's caustic. And I pull it away from him.
Go ahead and do an animal handling check.
Which one of us?
Both
Me.
of you.
Oh yeah, who wants?
Or
does
one
somebody-
of you with advantage.
Who's good at it?
You don't know.
Good, fantastic. I'll do it. I'm gonna roll.
All right. Do you want to advantage because I'm also yelling at Biscuit?
Thank you. That puts it at a 13.
Come on,
Um,
Biscuit. Come on.
Let's see.
Wait.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. So Biscuit drops it, looks up, sees the jerky,
Yeah, jerky.
and he
Hey,
comes,
good
grabs
boy.
that, and starts chewing
Good
on that.
boy.
Jerky
and
good. Warforged bad.
No. Good boy. Good. What are you doing? He just that was perfect.
He could have died, and then we have dead Biscuit and dead Hedgehog.
But I want a war dog really bad.
This
really,
is
really
a
bad.
mangy street dog. You want a war dog.
He can be
Nothing
trained.
nothing a
Actually-
training montage can't fix.
We can
you know-
try, but I just worry.
I'll come up and come up behind and be like, I don't know if this is a city dog anymore. After that, I think it is a junkyard dog.
Nice.
Hell, Cyrus gets a fist.
Rose just like dad jokes.
Is the Warforged that was attacking both myself and Ro still in front of us?
Yes. So both the bodies are laying there on the ground.
Okay, so seeing that Biscuit has sights on the other one, I'm just gonna rip into the one that's in front of me.
How are you ripping into it?
I'm just gonna use my claws and just tear it open and start stomping and just kind of destroying it because I'm really frustrated.
Okay. So y'all see your compatriot there just start tearing into this Warforged.
Get it all out.
Echo. No, Echo. Some of that stuff's acidic. Yeah.
Does it affect me? I don't know. I'm not paying attention. I feel like-
No.
Walk up to Echo and tap her on her. Do dinosaurs have shoulders?
So she's not an actual dinosaur. She's
No,
still
I'm
she's
still
still
like-
humanoid. She
Okay,
just takes
she's
on
just-
some of the features.
Okay.
Oh, I have a tail. I have claws, and I have
I thought
have
she-
the raptor claw, and then I have teeth. Yeah.
Shoulders are just shifted up to the front.
You all do notice that the new boots that you had got, not a few days ago, have a nice hole in the top now.
God.
It's the toe.
Here,
yeah.
come on. Next time, take
Alright.
the shoe off.
Yeah. All right. Echo. I think that's enough.
I think that was good. Good job,
yes.
guys.
Good. You did good, kid.
There's still a fire. Go that way. Can we maybe?
It's true.
I'm gonna look
I grab
really
the
quickly.
head of the. I'm gonna grab the head of the one that I'm on. I'm gonna run towards the fire.
I'm just gonna look sideways to everyone and realize that I guess we're out of danger and just revert back to my normal form.
Okay.
Oh, yell after Steel. Did you not learn from the last time? Oh, he's gone.
Okay. Yeah. No. So you all proceed to run off towards the carriage. As you approach, you see there's still a little bit of a fire now. It's kind of slowly going out, but it's still a little bit on fire. You see it turned over on its side. And at this point, you do not see any signs of life around it.
Is anyone there?
No response.
I'm gonna get close. Is there like is the opening on fire? Like, is the door intact? What's going on there?
So, with it being outside, you see the door that's at the top. This is kind of flopped open, and you see some of the flames coming from the inside of it.
I'm gonna cast frostbite on it, on the flames.
You gonna get up on top of it to go down into the
Yeah.
carrot? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you're with frostbite, you're able to start kind of getting the fire to die down a little bit more. It takes a few frostbites to go ahead and get it out completely.
Does kicking dirt again help? I'm genuinely curious. I don't.
So, because the fire is inside, there's no way unless you were to lift the dirt up and bring it to the top and drop it in.
Please don't. I'm in here.
You'd be throwing dirt on top of steel.
I urge her to throw dirt. Just throw just a little bit dirt.
Yeah, okay, I'm with him on this one. Just throw some dirt.
Throw some dirt.
Can I make? Can I look to the front of the carriage? Is it? Does this look like a mage carriage, or does it look like it was hooked up to horsing and whatnot?
So, just with the look at it, this was a mage right carriage.
You reckon this is a carriage we're supposed to be looking for?
And
Possibility?
judging by its orientation, it was heading towards New Cyre.
While they're playing with the carriage, can I look around just to see if there's perceive any where tracks might have gone, or are there any tracks leading?
Yeah, go ahead, give me an investigation roll.
Ro is with him. Is there any way she can be helping?
Absolutely.
I'm on the other side.
Guide
You're on the
myself.
other side of what?
Them.
Oh,
so
Cyrus,
they're
do
on
you
the
want
right.
advantage? Because you can just roll both then.
Yeah, if they're on the left side of the carriage, left front,
Okay.
be on the
So,
right.
so the three of you are just kind of looking all around the carriage.
I'll join Taryn. I'll be on his side.
Okay.
I'm gonna search the inside of the carriage.
Okay. So each
How
group,
big is this carriage, real quick?
so it's big enough to hold maybe 8 people inside it, plus a driver on the front.
Damn.
Pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty decent size.
Like a stretch limo.
So each group, go ahead and have one person with advantage on the 2, except for Steel, because you're inside. Just straight roll investigation.
I'm gonna guide myself as well.
I'll do the investigation.
Go ahead.
Clickety clackety, baby. So that
I'm
is
good at this one.
19 total.
18 for Terran.
Okay. And Steel
21.
21.
Damn.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so
Great.
Steel, first you inside the carriage, you do see not a lot, but you see some signs of blood. You see some torn clothing, just kind of that didn't quite get burnt all the way. But you don't find any bodies or sign of life inside the carriage.
Okay.
Okay, for those of you outside, you do actually find what looks like drag marks and footprints heading off towards the south, towards the mountains.
Well, shit.
So it looks like several humanoid footprints, and then each one of them dragging something behind them.
Just off the cuff, would I be able to ascertain these footprints? Do they look anything like Warforged sized boots, or do they look like
Give me
just
survival.
footprints? And I'm not bad at this. Except when I roll a 5. I only got an 8.
So they're humanoid. It's kind of, I mean, they're looks about the size of a human or an elf or a warforged or yeah.
Steel, have you found anything inside yet?
No, there's a bunch of burnt clothes in here. It looks like whoever left them behind, they weren't here when the fire started. I think it might have been a bit of a distraction, maybe to ambush us, and so we wouldn't see them running off the other direction.
Should we check out the other direction then?
I mean,
What'd you find?
there are tracks here leading to the south. It appears something or someone was being dragged from this location.
Sounds like we need to start heading south.
I'll agree.
All right. South
so-
it is.
All right, so y'all are going to attempt to follow this trail southward.
Trackers to the front.
I was gonna say, who here's done some tracking?
Well, not me.
I'm not terrible. I know how to follow breaks in the grass, but
I can be our last resort.
It's
What exactly do you require? I can try.
I guess
I'm looking right at the ranger and being like,
Okay, so who is going to lead the group trying to follow these
Biscuit.
tracks?
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
is there anything to
I
sniff?
guess
I'll
I
help.
guess it's up to me, isn't it?
Okay.
I'm just gonna aid whoever's doing the tracking because
I'll track.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a survival roll for the first hour of travel.
Survival.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
advantage, correct?
Yes. with
Yes.
advantage.
Oh, thank God.
I feel like he's just chucking dice across
I
the
love
room.
how he rolls the dice. It's so good.
It's so aggressive.
He's got a
We need to
dartboard
get him
right
a
there.
separate
22.
mic just for the dice.
For the dice and a
22.
Put a
camera.
mic right over it.
No, we should give
22.
the DM
Okay.
a mic for the dice so that we can hear it when he kills us.
Yep.
Or we can try and guess.
Or I could just
That
do
sounds
it.
like
I could do what Taryn does and just throw them against the wall.
I'm throwing them into a box
Yeah.
off screen.
Okay. So
That's 22. I got
a
a 22.
22. So yeah, you're able to keep pace with these tracks. And so you travel and you notice you're getting closer and closer towards the mountains.
Doesn't look too good.
It's like
Anyway.
mountains.
I mean, we can track him into the mountains, I'm sure.
I mean, of course I can, but mountains are a great place for hideaways of the sort.
DM, have we heard anything about groups or like marauders or anything living in the mountains or running the mountains? Or
So
is there inherent danger we know about?
you, as a group, you do know that there have been bands of Warforged that now that the war is over and the hostilities, a lot of them have a hard time finding their place, but a lot of the main soldiers have. There's a group of them that have kind of been acting a little crazy. They're a
Awesome.
lot
Crazy
more.
Warforged.
Yeah, they're almost feral in some ways.
Oh, good.
Sounds like a wolf.
So that nobody knows where they're coming from, but these Warforged that when you run into them, they're self-modified. Like they take random things and attach them to themselves, and they all have a weird mark on them. It's the mark you've heard tales of it. You've never actually seen it yourself, but it's something about a fan of knives or a fan of daggers.
Huh.
You have heard stories of them roaming this area though.
Roamers. Seems like
By
we're
roaming this area, do you specifically mean the area between New Cyre and
And the Mournlands.
more?
So then, let's keep going.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah. So
Alright.
about a couple hours into heading towards the mountains, the sun's starting to go down. Do you all wish to make camp, or do you all wish to keep going forward?
We're gonna
I know
find
that-
these guys alive. We might need to press on.
Yeah, I think that seems like a good call.
What do you say, Elsaris?
I know that Warforged do not need to sleep, but we do. So, I mean, how is everyone look? Can we take a short rest?
We don't.
We still need some rest, don't we not?
I'm okay. I mean,
I'm great.
I feel pretty good.
Nothing
Echo?
hit me.
I could be better.
Echo definitely could be better.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I already feel bad enough that I couldn't bonk him on the head with a scimitar, okay?
I don't think you're supposed to bonk with a
I mean-
scimitar.
With the flat.
We haven't practiced that part yet. Too well.
is my only concern. Tracking them now would be more advantageous, but to come across them when we are not at our best might have poor
I think
ramifications.
I think we can be okay. Come here, Echo. You should have said something earlier. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Okay. How much healing?
I'm rolling the dice.
Rolling that dice. man.
That's 10 points of healing. I don't think you need
Dang.
10.
I feel so fresh.
Fresh and so clean.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Come on, we can press on.
Okay. So you all press on. What kind of a pace are you all taking at this point?
Average but stealthy.
Well, I was going to say we might need to slow down to track. I don't know. I think it would be up to the tracker, I imagine. But
Am I still going off the 22?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, I'm keeping that same roll.
Cool. I think he's moving. I think I'm moving not super fast.
So with a 22 track and you're moving at a normal pace.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Yeah, keep it
but
up.
I agree. Trying if we're advancing in the night, trying to be quiet would be best.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not.
I say
so
moving
good.
in our heavy armor. Trunk.
I mean, if somebody wants to go ahead and scout, I mean, they can, but that's entirely up to you.
I can do that. I haven't done a whole lot of other things. But yeah, I'll go check it out.
All right.
Okay. So you're gonna go out ahead.
Yeah. She's gonna be trying to move pretty quietly.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me a stealth check.
Love to. That is a 23.
Very nice.
Flex.
Okay. So you think you're being pretty quiet as you go through. You're moving out ahead. You give me a perception check.
Come on, dice. That is a 12.
Okay. All right. So yeah, as you're going through, you see some animals off in the bushes and stuff, but you don't really see anything. You do notice you're getting a lot closer to the mountain, so.
Okay. She's probably gonna, as they trek, she'll, loop back close enough that they can hear her every now and then, but keep scouting ahead.
Okay. So you keep scouting ahead. This goes on for a couple more hours. It's actually approaching midnight now. And you're still, mountains are still a little ways away. You think you may make it to the mountains in maybe another 5-6 hours. Everybody go ahead and give me a perception check.
A rose creeping in the dark.
Ooh, nat 20.
Look at you being useful.
Oh, yikes.
Wow. Page is being thrown.
21.
I watch I
18.
roll a nat 1. For just talking.
That's a 23
Garbage.
total. But
Okay.
You said perception, 15.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that about useful? Because 15 ain't it.
You ain't hit nothing in the fight.
I hit once.
Okay, so as you're going through, those of you that got, well, most of you noticed it.
I didn't. I want to be
Nice.
clear. I didn't. I got
Okay.
a 10.
So,
I
yeah.
didn't see shit.
So it wasn't so much what you saw. And actually, Taryn, you may know, you kind of pick up on it a little bit, but it's almost as if y'all are being hunted by something.
Ruh-roh.
My ear twitches. So, that's not a good feeling.
Do we get any kind of sense of direction on that?
It's a little bit behind you, to the right of you, to the left of you.
Can Ro try and circle around?
Okay. Which direction?
You said to the back to the right?
The back, to the right, and to the left.
Ah, shit. All right. Well,
You're kind of being surrounded right now, it seems like.
so
you're
Ro is
hearing-
gonna try and kind of like sneak out of the radius and then loop back and see if she can spot whoever's on the left.
Okay.
I'm going to
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my crossbow and I'm gonna do my my artificers. Hold on, I gotta get the ability here. My magical tinkering, and I'm going to. I'm just gonna take my crossbow bolt and I'm gonna apply a slight light to it.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna kind of fire it back into the right behind us. I'm just gonna pause. I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna see if I can get kind of a gauge on where anything is. I don't know if I saw like anything out of the corner of my eye with an 18 or not, but I'm just gonna kind of aim at it and I'm gonna fire with the light on it.
Okay. So you're just kind of shooting off into the.
Basically, I'm shooting a flare out behind us just to see what happens.
Yep. So. Okay. You as you shoot off in that direction, and the light travels, you see a pair of eyes looking back at you. And the second one. And the third one.
Shit.
Wolves. I'm right. I get the impression they're wolves.
You get the idea with the yes. You may be getting surrounded by wolves at this point.
I want to break off and. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. You finish.
No, I was just gonna call it. I think we got wolves following up behind us. We hold up.
Okay. I want to break off to the right.
Okay.
Stealthily, and I want to try and to find the leader of the pack.
Okay.
I am
So
your
you're
new
stealthily
alpha.
going to move off to the right.
The lead.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Stealth. That is at the 116.
Okay. So as you move off to the right, you see some shifting in some of the bushes. As you guessing that these are wolves, you think that they might know where you're going, and they're shifting themselves to try to get an advantage at you.
Little do they know.
Little do they know that we don't know anything.
What are the rest of you doing?
Bold of them to assume.
So have I seen them by now?
You heard Steele say wolves, but you still have not seen them yet.
Okay.
Well, if she was behind me, she probably would have seen my flare.
I thought you were in front though, right?
Yeah, she circled
Me?
around back to the
Yeah,
left.
but I
She said she-
tried to circle around the back.
Oh, okay. That's right. Give me another perception.
To be fair, probably anybody. This is all flatland, so anybody within a few miles probably saw my flare. Even though it's only 5 feet of light, it's very
Yeah.
In the dark.
Yeah.
Yep.
In
So
the dark,
all the
it was
eyes you
obvious.
saw looking back at you were from the bushes that are around. Like little-
I only got a 9 also for perception, so.
Okay, yeah. So you didn't actually see any of them.
Oh, that was bright. Oh, Jesus.
But at this point, you all do start to hear some more growling.
Can I do it again? This time I'm going to aim at a bush like a little to my left.
Okay.
And my goal is actually to stick a light like a little light. Let's
Okay.
say what's like 60 feet from me, and I'm gonna aim it in a bush and see if I can actually hit a wolf.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay. Ooh. 23. Do I have a disadvantage or anything for?
So you're shooting
No,
into
I-
a bush.
Mhm.
The attack roll is more to see
yeah.
if you actually hit something in there.
Gotcha.
So yeah, go ahead and give me a damage roll.
That bush is dead.
How
Kill
much?
the bush.
8 points of piercing damage.
Okay. As you fire, you see the bolt
Steel.
and light
Smiter
go
of
flying
bushes.
out. What part of the bolt did you put the light on?
Uh,
Is it the whole bolt or is it?
It's any item. The whole item glows.
Okay, so it would be the whole bolt. Then. Okay.
Yeah.
So you hear it go out, and then you hear a yelp from the bush. And then you just see this light, and you see the figure of a wolf just go running off in the opposite direction.
Where's Biscuit?
So Biscuit
Um,
has actually is right next to Steel.
No, phew, okay. Whew.
good boy. I've been quietly feeding him pocket rations the whole time.
Steel
Really
don't
good,
have
man.
food left.
food.
I keep. Well, I haven't eaten any of it. He's the only one who's eaten any of my food.
Biscuit, come on! I thought you liked me best.
Yeah.
But I have bacon in my pocket. So
So at this point too, y'all do hear a couple more wolves from that general direction kind of take off away from you as well.
Yeah, you better run.
I reload, and I guess I prep to do it again.
Okay. And then at this
aren't
point,
they?
bro,
Mhm.
you 10 feet to your right, you hear some rustling in a bush, and another wolf takes off in the same general direction.
Hey guys, they were wolves.
What?
Can I pop up next to Ro?
You're gonna pop up next to Ro.
Yeah.
You were trying to sneak up on Ro.
No, I was looking for the leader of the pack. I was gonna.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Hopefully, I
Yeah.
could have brought them to our side, and then we
Oh.
have pet wolves, but that didn't work out.
No, so the only wolves you don't. It's it's a little after midnight. It's kind of hard to pick out one particular wolf, but you don't see one that would look like the leader of the
Except
pack.
for the one that has a glow stick sticking out of it.
No, it would have a name tag saying leader.
Boss.
I am the alpha.
Hello, my name is Alpha.
An A carved into his forehead.
Eek.
The other wolves just heard there's a rave going on, so
Okay, so what do you all wish to do? So, judging by the distance from what you can see to the base of the mountains, you're probably another 4 to 5 hours at your current pace. And the trail seems, from what you can see, the trail looks like it's leading to those mountains.
I don't know, guys. What do you think?
are we still in open, or are there some foothills or small?
So the hills are getting a little bigger as you get closer, but it's
And we
still
kinda-
mostly grass, brush.
we just find like a little either a rock outcropping or just like a low section on a hill and set up a camp.
So if you want to look for a campsite, go ahead and give me a survival check.
19, because I have no bonus on that.
Okay, no, easy enough though. You find one that you think is actually going to be pretty decent to help protect you. You don't find any kind of pre-done camp kind of setup or anything because you're a little ways away from the road now. Now, are you setting this up near the trail that you're following or kind of away from it? And if you are, how far away?
Just like I said, we're not going to get too far away from the trail, I don't think. Just the closest thing that looks like it would provide us some cover so that we're not like somebody can't just stare down the mountain at us.
Okay. And then, are you planning on setting a fire?
No.
Would not think so.
Okay.
Ooh, somebody's racing.
Sorry. That's on my side. Sorry.
Seriously, Echo, can you wait? Like, this is not the time.
Everyone's just so slow.
You look so good after you lived through your first century. I'll tell you what.
I agree.
Okay, so you all set up camp for the evening. It is roughly 2:00 in the morning right now. So how late do you all plan on sleeping in?
Not very.
Well, I was gonna say we need our 8 hours rest in order for
Yeah.
it to function as a long rest. So that's the minimum.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's-
So
let's go
you
with the
plan on
minimum.
trying to get a full long rest.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Sarah and I just need 4 hours.
Oh, must be
That's
nice.
just you.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
only half.
Oh,
I do not need your pity. I do not need
Yeah,
this.
no need to really flex on how long you need to rest for, okay?
Okay, so who is taking the first watch?
I mean, Ro can take it.
Okay. All right, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'm gonna give Biscuit some rations because I'm like a little bit jealous. That is a nat
We are
20.
A nat
We're now
20.
comrades in arms.
Okay.
I only get nat 20s on this stuff.
Hey, sometimes
Nat
this is
20
very
a nat
useful.
20.
This is very useful sometimes. So, as you take your watch, do you hear some familiar movement out in the brush? And you hear some low growls.
Oh, get lost.
And they sound like they're getting closer.
Ah, frick. Okay, she's gonna pull the rapier out, get her whip ready.
And they're getting closer.
Can she crack the whip?
Okay, you crack the whip. The movement stops.
Yeah,
You
that's
sit-
what I thought.
You sit there for 1 minute, 2 minutes. Then you hear a low growl starting again.
I don't know what to do now. I don't want to wake everyone up.
Send Biscuit in.
Biscuit, stay.
Huh? Huh?
So she's
Give
gonna.
me animal handling.
Ah, damn it, Biscuit! Don't do this to me. That's a 5.
yeah.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
Biscuit. Just don't die.
So, as you start to hear this noises and this growling creeping slowly and slowly closer to you, that is where we're going to call it for this evening.
Oh, god damn it.
So I think this is a good place to stop as we see what happens with Ro in the middle of this encampment, surrounded by a pack of wolves.
I think we should befriend the wolves, just saying.
I'm saying if Biscuit becomes the new alpha, then we have a pack.
I
You
mean,
see how Sarah's is, just
Thinking
thinking
the good stuff.
So-
with the thoughts.
we will see next week where this leads in your search for Leviticus and what kind of trouble you all find yourselves in with this roving band of wolves that seems to be hunting you down. But before we go, we do have some quick reminders, and definitely thank you all for joining us. And we will also be rating one of our Twitch friends here coming up really soon.
So don't forget to subscribe to the Games Tavern YouTube channel right now. Subscribing is free, and you don't miss any of the action and access to additional content. Ty, and then we'll put that in chat here for you.
The winner of the Overhead Games Epic Avatar Generator from the giveaway is Bavazid. Congrats. The Tech Goblins will reach out to you on Twitch to get the information to send you your awesome prize.
All right, guys, go visit overheadgames.com and check out their avatar maker tools.
Be sure to check out the Velkin Weave now on Tuesdays tomorrow as the adventure sets off on a new campaign. A new campaign arc. A year after the war, the Red Hand become the heroes of the land. Trouble comes looking.
Again, thank you all for joining us this evening, and we hope to see you all next week, and have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.